Welcome to episode 1 of Stop the Feeding. In this series, we're going to stop Southampton being known as a selling club and make them into a winning club. So this is day 1 of our Southampton career, and I've done the normal meeting, so we don't have to bore you with that. But let's just quickly run through what we've been talking about. So they want us to play possession football and attacking football. I have asked to change those because I think that's quite a big ask for a team of Southampton's level at the moment. But we'll see how that goes. Now, going up, we've got our background of Southampton. So you can see straight away that their youth facilities and training facilities are absolutely excellent. We're going to be using this a lot to try and develop players so that in the next 2 or 3 years' time, we're a team that can be challenging in the top 4. Southampton haven't really won many trophies. They did win the FA Cup in the 70s, and then they won the League One on their way back to the Premiership a few years ago. So we've got a chance here to create a real dynasty and a legendary status within Southampton. Looking at the team report, we do lack a lot of depth. We lack depth at left back, lack depth in goal. We don't really have a physically strong squad or good team working squad, which is going to provide us a lot of issues, especially in the Premiership. So we do need to try and solve those problems there. We've got 5 players playing in attacking midfield, so we'll probably look at trying to reduce those numbers. And Fraser Forster, Bertrand and Van Dijk are probably our best players at the moment. Looking at season expectations, I haven't decided these yet, so the club want us to reach top half finish. If we go for the Euro qualifications, that's top 6, will give us an extra 8,200,000 on the wage budget. The problem with that is that's, I think, top 6 at the moment. In a league that you've got Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool and Tottenham. Never mind your Evertons and your Leicesters and your West Hams. Those 6 alone, you need to break those. I don't think Southampton right now are going to do that, especially for an extra 8 million. So what we'll do is we'll go for the top half finish. That's the top 10. And we'll try and make more money through selling players. So let's confirm that. So let's have a quick look at our squad. So if we just have a quick look first at ability wise. So our best player, Virgil van Dijk. Obviously he's gone to Liverpool now in real life. He's going to be wanted by a lot of clubs at the start of the season. I'm going to try and keep hold of him. I don't really want him to go. If we can build a team around him, that's going to be great. But at the same time, if I get offered 65+ million, I'll probably let him go because you can buy a lot of good players for that kind of money. At the bottom though, if we're looking down here, there are a few players here that I don't think I want to keep in with the team. Stephen Davis, 32 years old, 3-star player, getting paid 60 grand a week. He might be our captain, but he's not the type of player that's going to lead our team forward. Actually, looking at this, I'm probably going to gut quite a lot of this squad. I mean, you've got from Yoshida down, you've got a lot of players here that have reached their potential. They're not going to be any better than 3 stars. 3 stars is not going to be pushing our team into European contention. So I'll probably look at trying to reduce a lot of these players here. Charlie Austin, Pierre, Shane Long. These aren't players that talk about being a top team. My main aim at this transfer window is to bring in young players that can help develop the club, play first team football, and will increase in not only value but in ability. So we need to make sure that we're doing that and pushing that on. And before we move on, let's have a quick look at the dynamics. So in the hierarchy here, there's me at the top. And okay, so this is worrying here. So our 3 team leaders, Long, Yoshida and Davis, are all in that group of players that I think drag our team down quite a lot. So we may completely gut out the leadership of this team. And that's a risk to do straight away. So we'll have to have a good think about that during the transfer window. The core social group is quite big, so we're not going to reduce that too much. Our tactics here, so the tactics I'm probably going to go for are going to be similar to this. Probably going to have 3 central midfielders here, but have these as inside forwards and an attacker player here. So, okay, so that's that. Boardroom. We'll see if we can get what we're getting in terms of money. So 90% of transfer revenue is made available. So we'll probably try and increase that to try and make the most out of the players that we sell this year. And in the under 23s, let's have a quick look at the youth prospects. So what we got? Sam Gallagher's out on loan. Kieran Freeman, a right back. He's a bit young at the moment. So we've got a few good young players here. Jan Valerie. So we've got some good players there. Callum Slattery and also Josh Sims, who has actually played a bit of first team football in real life. So we've got some good youth prospects, as always, with Southampton. So we'll look to try and develop those. And that's it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to crack on with the pre-season friendlies and the bulk of the transfer window. And we'll join you just after that in just a second to show you what we've done during the transfer window. Woo! What a transfer window. As you can see, we've spent 85 million this window on transfers. Now that's incredible. We started off with 30 million. So we've raised a lot of money, and I'm going to show you the players we've sold in a minute. But first, let's go with the players that we've bought. Starting with our first transfer, Moussa Dembele. We acted quickly to get this guy in. 19 million he cost us from Celtic, and great replacement for our strikers. If you remember, our three strikers that we had, Shane Long, Gabbiadini and Charlie Austin, were all 3 stars maximum. He starts off at 3 stars. He's got great potential ability. Yet we have to pay him a fairly decent wage, but we've got him locked in for 4 years, and he's going to be a great addition to our team. Next up was basically a freebie, Martin Calderon from Real Madrid B. He cost us 650,000. Clearly not going to be one for today, but he is one for the future years. We do have him on an initial 3-year contract. I'm sure we'll get to increase that at some point. But to look at his potential ability, he's going to be a great player when he turns 21. Our next big name signing was Kasper Dolberg. We ripped him out of our Ajax for about 20 million. 22 to be exact. And he's going to play as the first choice striker, with Moussa Dembele being his backup. And this guy's got everything. He's potentially a 5-star ability. He's a complete forward. He's got strength. He's got speed. He's got technical ability. He's got high work rate, high determination. I think this guy is going to be the secret to our domination in the Premiership. So our next signing was Matthijs de Ligt. We got him from Ajax for 16 million, 16.5 million. This guy's got everything. If you're playing a game at the moment, you know he's a wonder kid. He's going to be partnering Virgil van Dijk at the back. So we've got a ball-playing defender. We've got a central defensive centre-back as well. Playing together, both Dutch. They're going to be great together. He's got great determination. His mental stats are already great. He needs to work on his technical stats a bit more, but he's going to be a really good signing for us. So we got Stefano here on the cheap. He was transfer listed by Juventus at 6.5 million. He's going to provide great backup to Oriel, Romeo, and also play in the central midfield when we need to be a bit more defensive than normal. If you look at his mentality stats here, they're brilliant. His bravery is high, composure, determination, teamwork and work rate are all really high. His strength is high. If you remember at the start, that's where we were lacking a bit. Sure, he's got 16 aggression, but the best ball-winning defenders do, ball-winning midfielders do. And he's got really high marking as well. So I think he's a really good buy. He's 24 years old. His wage is okay. It's not super high. I'd expect more a player coming from Juventus, but like I said to the media, that speaks wonders of the project we're building here.